Hi there. So now I'm going to show you how you can use the command awk to compute the standard deviation, the median, and later the skewness of the distribution of the returns. So let me remind you what the file looks like. So I want to compute the standard deviation of my return value. A quick reminder, the standard deviation is just how values get distracted from the mean values. So in some way, it's the distance of disparate of all values from the mean values. I'm going to do it in awk like this. So I'm going to call the awk command, and I'm going to start the same way I did for my mean. So I'm going to initiate the counter to value 0. I'm going to skip the first line, and I'm going to fill my vector benefit with needed values from the file. So I can do it like this, benefit between bracket and k plus plus equal to the third column divided by 100 because I have percentage values. At the end, I want to do something like I did the other time with the command mean. So if I set mean to 0, and now I set the standard deviation to 0 as well as a first value, I can repeat exactly what I did with the command mean. So what I did last time is just I set a loop command for from 1 to the total number of data, which is k, and I move one step ahead every time, and I can do something like this. The benefit at the range e, and I can do mean equal mean divided by total number of data. Now I can do the same thing for the standard deviation. You can see the formula here in the screen. So I basically repeat what I did for the command mean, e to the total number of data, and one step ahead every time. So now I can compute my standard deviation with something like this. So I just have to subtract from my benefit array at the position e, my mean to the power 2, and at the end I have to do something like standard deviation equal my standard deviation divided by total number of data, which is k. I just have to take the square root of that. And at the end, I want to print what I computed. Standard deb. The final step, of course, is to give my file as an input, as an entry to the awk command. Now you can see that I have a value here, which is the standard deviations of all my benefits through 60 years in the stock market. And rather than just showing the standard deviation, I will show it in percentage form. So something like this. Now we see that I have 3.5% of deviation through 60 years in my stock market. You can see that the use of awk can be very powerful and very helpful in such situations. Allow me now to just present you a quick trick using the same command as before. So say now I want to compute the mean and the standard deviation not for all 60 years, but just for the year 2020, for example. All I have to do in awk is just to specify it as a target in the beginning of awk command, and I can do something like this. So I want the first column to be the year 2020, like that. And now I can compute only my mean and my standard deviation for this year. If I press enter, you can see the standard deviation is 6.54, and so on. I can do this for any year I want it. Say for example 194, the year of my birth. If I press enter, I can see that the standard deviation is 1.66. In fact, I can do a loop command and I can loop over all the years in the file. Likewise, I can get the standard deviation for every year. Rather than using some expensive tools to compute this data, I can do it in Linux effectively and in no time. I hope you like this tip and trick, and you tell me in the comment section if you like this kind of videos. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact us by using our mail or by using our phone number, which is given in the description of all our videos. Thank you, and I see you soon.